You need to feel good and you need to feel healthy. And Let's Get Up is going to deliver that like nothing you've experienced before.
This is it, y'all. This is where you trust and believe in who you are.
What is Let's Get Up? It's a simple to follow dance.
See? It's just you enjoying these very simple movements and making it your own. Now I'm just gonna dance, y'all. Come on.
It's a moment of insanity. Yes, a quick little hit of my insanity program in every workout.
So it really teaches you to be able to push past your boundaries, or what I like to say in insanity is dig deeper. There are moments where it will be bananas, yo.
Plus resistance training.
These resistance workouts are designed to get you toned, to get you to have muscular endurance, and they're weightlifting routines to rhythm where you will feel like you're dancing and grooving to the music. No matter how tough it gets, no matter how you wake up, you can always get up and find a moment of joy.
Let's Get Up is the whole package and a fun, easy to follow dance program.
All right, so we do this thing called Cameo. You've never seen this in a Beachbody program before. So while we're dancing and moving, you see a little image pop up that shows you what the next move is. So most of the people that tried this are getting a better workout because they're not thinking about what comes next, because we're showing you what comes next. And we are going to create some amazing tracks that can take you on a journey. I know we've all been to a wedding and it's like, and move to the left, and move to the right, and drop it down low, and pick it up, so like, So songs like that, Electric Slide, Call and Response. So we're actually gonna write those songs today to help people in that very first workout understand how you can move and how simple these moves can be. Let's wind it down! Wind it down. The music is really going to drive people to move. It's going to drive their choreography instincts. It's going to drive their ability to let themselves be free and dance, and it also builds confidence. Now everybody knows how to walk into the bank, but we walk in the runway, and we pose. I'm creating this experience for anybody and any body type. I think with fitness, we get so focused on what fit looks like, and fit doesn't have a size, it has a mentality. Run through the finish line. That's what we're doing here. So everything we do in this program, from designing the moves, developing the music, the casting, the modifiers, everything is designed so that you get the best results possible.
This program has been a godsend. Honestly, it's revolutionized our life.
It gets me up every day. I get up at 5:30 a.m. just because I can go right into kicking butt.
This is really something everyone can do no matter your fitness level. There's modifications that are available, so if you can't do it all the way, it's okay. You can start with this and then work your way up.
The workout itself just keeps me so excited, but the life change, that I was not expecting. This has been transformative.
If you can give somebody 30 minutes of Netflix, you can give yourself 30 minutes of positivity.
I learned very earlier on in my career, it's not about me, it's about you. So I do everything in my power to help inspire you to not only live your best life, but feel the best that you can feel. And with that said, I got work to do. So let's get up.
Good morning. Okay. I went to bed with slightly wet hair. So it's a little Bieber fever-ish this morning and poofy in the back, right? Okay. Welcome. Just finished my recover, got some water. This morning I did Tabata cardio from 9-week Control Freak Off the Wall. I'm going to give everyone a minute to get in here if they're available. If you're watching the playback, like, comment below with hashtag replay or whatever so that I know that you've seen it. What I'm sharing today is maybe one of the most important, profound, amazing, awesome things that I've shared on my journey, in my opinion. It might be a completely different opinion for the people watching, but for me, this is one of the most profound moments of my journey with Beachbody. Okay, so after I work out, I open up my Beachbody app If you're not doing this, this is the easiest way to keep track of all your progress and all the programs you've done and be like, yeah, it's just, I love the app. It's so handy. This is not part of today's talk. I'm just doing it before I forget. So it shows today's workout because I have it on auto prompt, and then I'll click log and it'll post it to all my groups, be like, great job, share on social media if that's your jam. Okay, but down here in the tracking thing, if you haven't opened your app in a while, I recommend that you do because there's now a My Progress tab. So why is this cool? Weekly average, 8.3 workouts a week. Total workouts, I've done 408 workouts since June 24th. I've had 308 shakes. And all of the progress photos that I've uploaded since the beginning are in here, which is really cool because I want to go back to my first photo and I want to show you my first photo. And try not to cry. The best part is that Lottie's in this picture. Let's be real. Okay. This is the first photo that I uploaded to the Beachbody On Demand app. Okay. This was the day after I started. I was 300 and something pounds. Okay. So that's the first photo I uploaded. And then this one was from a month later. The difference in my face, in my countenance, this was 36 pounds less than the previous photo. It doesn't matter. I was so proud of myself and I believed in myself so much at that moment. You can see that in that first month with Beachbody, things changed, okay? And then when you go through, this is why photos are important. You can see the difference, right? By September, my stomach was no longer sticking out past my boobs. I was starting to recover my posture. I was starting to recover my chin, okay? And then November, this is one of my favorite photos. It's when my obliques started showing up. It's one of my absolute favorites. I'm going to love that photo forever. This one is almost a month ago. Okay, this is May 18th. It's now June 7th, which feels weird. So this one was almost a month ago. And then I don't think I've uploaded my most recent photo to here, but it is on my phone. So I'll grab that so that you can see that as well. I did post it to the group, but this is my most recent progress photo. I've lost 125 pounds in 11 months. The secret is not a secret. It's not even as hard a work as I thought it would be. It's about 30 minutes of activity, 5 to 7 days a week, depending on what program I'm doing. And nutrition is 90% what I eat. Okay. With that part covered, I want to talk about what happened on Friday. On Friday, I went wedding dress shopping with Olivia, and I had been dreading it because my entire life, I have not been a standard size. I've always had to order stuff in, or they didn't even carry it in a shape that would fit my body. We went in, and not only did they carry a dress in my size, but they carried several. So I got to try on multiple dresses and not only purchase the one thing that fit me. I got an option of silhouettes, of lengths of dress, of cut in the front, strapless, not strapless, train, no train. And not only that, but the dress I ended up choosing was too big. She had to pin it, and we're taking it in the waist, and we're adding a corset, lace up back because my boobs are the only reason that dress didn't fit me. And when I turned sideways, there was no bump. It was a straight line from my ribs to the floor. That has never happened to me in my entire life. I can't even describe the emotional feeling that I had, and it hasn't even fully hit me of how good it felt. Because as we go along this journey, and as our physical appearance changes, and as our physical feeling changes, it takes a long time for our emotions, for our identity to catch up with who we are now. And I still have those stories, those feelings, those traumas related to clothing shopping, related to body image, related to self-esteem in my psyche. I haven't gone clothes shopping in a store in over a year. And the last time I went, the 4X didn't fit. So to go in and try something that's like an 18 or a 16 or a 14, and to have it fit was astounding, especially in fancy clothes, because designer dresses are on average smaller than the tag size. Fashion, whatever. So not only did I find a dress, but I got it for 50% off. The owner of the shop asked me how I lost my weight, and without any shame, because I work for an MLM, I said Beachbody. I started doing home workouts, and I started drinking the shakes, and I started moving my body every day and eating more vegetables and drinking more water. And it just came off. It took more energy to maintain my 300 plus pound body than it does to do this. I'm never going back. Never. Regardless of if I get another Beachbody customer, another client, another team member, I'm doing this for life. This is my way of life. I'm a year in. My life has completely changed. I never thought I would be able to go to a dress shop, try something on off the hanger, and not only be able to purchase it, but to have it taken in the waist, because my waist was too small. I went from a 58-inch waist to a 35-inch waist in a year. I didn't diet. I eat all the time. I eat food that tastes good, that is exciting, that is colorful, that is nourishing, that is satisfying is the word I'm looking for. I eat food that I grow in my yard. I eat local, delicious produce. I eat more variety, more flavor, and more exciting things now than I did before. Almost none of my food comes out of a fucking box. And I feel great. My pain is less. My sleep is better. My confidence is better. I'm tailoring off of my meds at the advice of my physician, because my depression and anxiety and stress and mental illness was made worse and magnified by the hormonal imbalance, because when we're overweight, our fat cells create hormones and they mess with everything. So that's all better. My menstrual cycle is better. My sleep is better. I'm reverse aging on my fitness tracker app. So I have a Renpho scale, so RENPHO, and it's a digital scale, and it has an app. So the app is the little blue runny person. So I've been tracking my progress on this for years. And I haven't updated it. But it says I've lost 121.8 pounds. I've lost 19.4 on my BMI, and I've lost a total of 18.7% body fat, okay? The reason I love this app is this stuff. So if you look, it tracks my muscle mass, my skeleton mass, my body water, my fat-free body weight, and anything that's green is good. Anything that's yellow is like pretty close to good. Red is too high and blue is too low. Okay? But this part, this is my metabolic age is 38. When I started with Beachbody, it was 42. I'm 34. I have made my life longer by the choices that I made in the last 11 months. This is no joke. We talk about the cost. We talk about how much money it costs to sign up, how much money it costs to do it every month, how much money it costs, okay? What we don't talk about, the thing we're not addressing, is how many years we lose on our life by the choices we make every day. Do you want to live better, to live longer, to have more zeal, more zest for life, more energy, more confidence, to the only reason you say no to something is because you don't want to do it, not because you can't, you don't have the energy, whatever. I want you to stop making decisions based on the financial implications and start making decisions based on how long you're going to live, based on how good you're going to feel, based on the health risks. What if you added up all your small expenses on snack food and emotional eating? Like, this isn't meant to be guilty. This is meant to be a practical reality check. Where are you spending your money? When was the last time you sat down with all of your finances and paid attention to where every single cent goes? Okay? Out of the money that isn't a necessity, isn't a bill, isn't a utility, isn't a phone bill, isn't like what you need to exist, out of that money, look at where you're spending your money for yourself, for emotional support, energetic support. Are you online shopping for things you don't need? Where are you spending your money? Add it up. Add up what you spend in a month. Is it more than $12 a month? Because that's how much a Beachbody On Demand membership costs. Is it more than $174? Because that is how much the Get Started with Everything bundle is on right now for, okay? So what did I do? Almost a full year ago, I took my takeout budget. I looked at where I was spending my money. I canceled my Netflix membership and my friends graciously gave me theirs. I canceled my Disney Plus membership. I canceled my Crave membership, and I canceled my Spotify, and I stopped buying takeout for 30 days. And that paid for a full year plus my first shipment of Shakeology. By the end of 30 days, my life was so changed already. I had already lost 22 pounds. I knew that this was it for me. So by then I had already signed up as a discount coach because I knew I couldn't afford the full price every month. But I knew I could afford the discounted price every month. And what's more, I couldn't afford not to. And now looking back, after almost a full year, 125 pounds lighter, I have zero regrets. Zero regrets. Because my life is so different. I've launched 2 successful businesses, this one and my guidance business. I've created lasting friendships. There's 52 people on my email list. I've impacted 52 people's lives. There are 50 people in this group. And then all of the people that they're touching. What if I had said no? What if I had said that cost too much money? What if I was too scared to invest in myself in case I'd fail? What if I decided I was going to fail before I even tried? How would your life be different if I hadn't shown up 12 months ago? What's it going to take for you to say yes to the thing that you keep being curious about? Don't you want to be in that place where you go in somewhere and the only reason on whether or not you get that article of clothing is because you want it or don't want it. You don't have to worry about if it comes in your size. You don't have to worry about how it's going to look on your body. You don't have to worry about what people are going to think or what people are going to say, because you already feel like $1 million. So anything that you wear is an accessory and not a fashion statement. Anything. Don't you want to run up a flight of stairs like I did last week without your heart rate going up so high that you're out of breath? That has never happened to me before. I ran up 3 flights of stairs and didn't even have to change my breathing, because I'm an entire human being lighter, because I show up and take care of myself first every day. What's it going to take for you to show up and take care of yourself first? There's nothing stopping you from having the life you want except for you. And I hated hearing that, but it's the truth. And if anything has proven that, it's this last year. Because when I quit making excuses, when I quit making excuses about money and I quit making excuses about other stuff, my entire life changed. And now I'm going to live 10 or maybe even 20 years longer simply because I said yes 11 months ago. When are you going to say yes?